Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. I don't know why I said hello guys. Today I'm going to be doing a very highly requested video. I put a poll up on Instagram asking you guys if you would rather see a question and answer or an everyday makeup routine. And an everyday makeup routine won by a long shot. It was like 70% said everyday makeup routine and like 30% said question and answer. So there are a few of you that do want to see a question and answer. So comment below if you guys do want to see that, if you really want to see that, because I will totally do that for you. But yeah, you guys really wanted to see my everyday makeup routine, and so here it is. It's really simple. I don't use any false lashes. It's just like the basic, so yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm using a few of the products that I got at the drugstore, of the new ones that I got at the drugstore. So, and I give you a little bit of tips and let you in on a few of my secrets in this video. So yeah, I really hope you guys enjoy this video. And yeah, I think that is all I have to tell you guys. Except for I love you so much. I definitely mean that. And I will see all of you in my next video. Bye guys. Okay, so the first thing that I am going to do is I'm just gonna prime my skin. And I've been feeling like super dry lately. I've had like a lot of skin issues going on. So I've been really into focusing really heavily on products that are going to hydrate my skin, make my skin really luminous. Like, I do that anyways, but my skin has just been so dry that I've like really been like concentrating on that. So I'm going to be using the Milani Prime Perfection Face Primer. This is the hydrating one. I believe they have a smoothing one, a mattifying one, and a radiant one. It reminds me a lot of the Makeup Forever Step 1 primers because they have like a huge range of like anything that you could ever need for your skin. So I'm just going to massage that into my face with clean hands, obviously. And excuse my voice if you can hear, I'm a little congested right now. I actually have, my allergies are like kicking my tail right now. So yeah, I'm still getting over my allergies, and yeah, we're a little congested, but gotta do what you gotta do. So just try not to pay attention to that. I'm actually gonna apply some of my Mary Kay Satin Lips to my lips because, like I said, I'm dry. So now I'm gonna go in with foundation, and on my beauty blender, I'm gonna be using the Dior Forever Skin foundation. Obviously, it's my favorite. I cannot get enough of this foundation. So I just do 2 pumps on my beauty blender. 2 pumps on this side, 2 pumps on this side, and between those 4 pumps that I use like on my cheek area, I do like my nose, my upper lip, my chin, like kind of like up on my temples, and then 1 pump does my forehead. And then I'm just gonna blend that all over my face. Okay, next I am going to conceal these bags. I am using the Maybelline New York Instant Age Rewind Erase Dark Circles. So I kind of like the sponge tip on the end because it just makes it a little bit easier to draw on, and it kind of like disperses it a little bit better, but it's kind of big. So I feel like I can't like get up in the corner of my eye right there unless I like poke myself in the eye. So I like it. It's okay. It definitely is a good concealer. I just don't know if I like the huge ball on the end of it. Okay, so I'm not gonna bake because I don't bake on an everyday basis. I rarely bake ever. But on an everyday basis, I always set my under eyes with a powder with a damp beauty sponge, and I don't leave it on there. I just strictly set down the concealer. So I'm gonna be using the Mary Kay Mineral Face Powder in the shade Ivory 0.5. I don't know what kind of voodoo magic they have up in this powder, but it literally just like blurs your skin. I don't know what it is, but I'm not mad at it. And I like this Eco Tool sponge because it has like a flat edge, so I can like contour my nose and stuff, and like set down the center of my nose. And I'm just gonna take that powder and I'm gonna set everywhere that I put concealer. Okay, and then after I set underneath my eyes with that powder, it's a really light powder, that's why I use that color. I am then going to set the rest of my face, and I'm going to use the exact same powder. It's the Mineral Foundation Powder, or Mineral Powder Foundation. This is just in the shade Ivory 2, so it's darker. So I just take that on just like a big fluffy brush, and I just like set my face. I use a very tiny bit of it because I don't want to be super matte. but I do need to set this foundation because it's a little bit tacky. I normally don't contour on like an everyday kind of basis, but recently I have been, and I have fallen back in love with the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette. I only have a little bit of these colors left to begin with, so I need to grab a new one. But I had it the other day, and I was like, why don't I use this anymore? And I don't know. So I'm going to take a little bit of that first and second color in the Shade and Light palette on my Mary Kay, it says the cheek brush. I don't use it as a cheek brush. I use it as a contouring brush. I'm just going to contour with this a little bit. And then I'll blend it out just a little bit. I want it to be like very structured, so I don't blend it out all that much. But it's like the perfect color to contour. So I've been loving this palette for that recently, for like the past like couple weeks. And then I'm going to use that same powder just to bronze up my temples a little bit. Okay, so once that's done, I'm going to take my Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. I love this stuff on this Mary Kay powder brush. Once again, I don't use this for powder. These are two separate collections. This is an all-over powder brush, which I do use that for. But this I use for bronzing because it's just so, it's dome-shaped. I love it. Perfect for bronzer. I'm going to take my Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer, and I'm just going to bring some warmth back to my face. Okay, so now we're going to move on to blush. No, just kidding. Skirt, hold up, rewind. I'm going to contour my nose. I love this step. It's like once you do something and you continue to do it, like you can't ever go back. Like there's just no going back. Like I started contouring my nose, and then here I am like a year later, and like I feel like I can't leave the house without a nose contour. Okay, so now we are going to move on to blush, and I'm super excited to show you guys this technique. Like it's kind of like my little thing, but I like sharing these things with you, so I'm super excited to show this with you, or share this with you and show it to you. Anyways, this is the Milani blush in the shade Romantic Rose. Okay, for one, this blush is freaking amazing. Like it's very, very pigmented. It's a beautiful color for like an everyday like kind of look. I don't know what kind of blushes these are though. I'm not sure. But yes, this is in the shade Romantic Rose, and the way I have been applying my blushes recently is with a fan brush. I know that's weird, right? Like what? She applies her blush with a fan brush? Like, does she know what she's doing? But in my defense, this disperses your blush like so perfectly. Like I don't know how to explain it. It just gets the job done, okay? So I kind of just like rub it in here like this, tap it off a little bit, and just apply it. And I'm gonna show you. Look how beautiful that looks. Like it just applies so perfectly. I feel like you can never go overboard on your blush either because it just does it so soft. This is another product that I'm so excited about. This is the Maybelline Master Chrome highlighter in the shade Molten Gold. And if you guys are familiar with my channel, you know I love a gold highlight. And this is like a very, very, very blinding, beautiful highlight. It's affordable, like, and it looks very high-end and luxurious on the face. So I literally thought I had something in my teeth, and I was filming this whole video with something in my teeth. I literally just had a heart attack. Oh. Hi, we are here, and we are not playing any games. On an everyday basis, I definitely tend to focus more on the skin, everything being very bronzy, glowy, and I don't really focus on my eyes, only because I just think that your skin looking good is more important than like a banging smoky eye, because honestly, who does like smoky eyes every day? No one. I definitely tend to focus way more on my skin on an everyday basis rather than I do my eyes. Like, you're gonna see in a second, I really only put like one color in my crease, only to define my crease a little bit so it doesn't look like weird. So yeah. But since I have all the powders down on my face that I'm gonna be using on my face, I guess we will go ahead and just set everything really quickly before I move on to my eyes and stuff. Where's my setting powder? There it is. my setting powder, my setting spray. Girl, you need to get it together. I'm going to be using the Milani Make It Dewy setting spray. If you guys are familiar with my channel, how many times am I going to say that today? You guys know that I am like ride or die for the Milani Make It Last setting spray, and this one is just as good, except for it just like melts all your makeup together and makes you look really like fresh and dewy. Okay, and again, on an everyday basis, I don't like fill in my eyebrows like super. Sorry, I had a Dr. Pepper earlier and I never drink soda, so I'm having a little bit of indigestion. On an everyday basis, I don't fill in my eyebrows with a pencil or anything like that because I definitely already have like a shape to my eyebrows. Like, I'm not missing a lot of hair. I do have like some sparse areas, but all I really do is just use like a brow gel, like a colored brow gel. A colored brow gel, and this is the Brow Stylist Boost and Set from L'Oreal in the shade Light Brunette. And all I really do is just like comb this through my brows, and it kind of like fills in those sparse areas that I have. It sets it, makes them look a little bit better, but I'm not like filling them in like heavily, you know? So this is definitely a good alternative to those of you who like don't want to fill in your eyebrows every day. Just get like a colored brow gel. And the L'Oreal Boost and Set is a really good one. Definitely not perfect, but this is just like an everyday routine. So it's okay if they're not perfect. I don't really care. Okay, and then for the eyes, like I said, I only use like 1 or 2 colors just to, you know, give my eyes a little bit of definition. So all I really take is I take this color out of the Jaclyn Hill palette, the 3rd color in the palette, and I just kind of like buff that into my crease. Then I'm going to take my Morphe M433 brush, and I'm going to pick up a little bit of this one and mix it in with a little bit of that one. Then I'm going to take a little bit more of that first color that we used, just kind of like mix them together and just blend it all out. And all this is going to do is it's just going to define the crease a little more, not make it look so flat. Give it a little something something. Neil just came home, so I've been talking to him for a second, so I don't really remember where I was last at talking to you guys, but I think we were talking about the eyes. Oh, that's what it was. If I do anything on my lower lash line, I just like take whatever's left over on this brush and I kind of just run it under there just to like give it a little something something. And then we move on to lashes, and on an everyday basis, I definitely do not wear false lashes. Every now and then I will, but like 9 times out of 10 I don't, so I just like curl my natural lashes, and I just give it a good squeeze like 5 or 6 times, and then I just apply some mascara to my natural lashes. And the mascara that I'm going to be using today is the Maybelline Total Temptations mascara. Okay, and then I'm just going to apply like a really simple gloss to my lips. I have actually been loving this lip gloss. It's one of the Nourish Shine lip glosses from Mary Kay, and this is in the shade Sun Blossom because it's just like the prettiest like peachy pinky lip gloss that I've like ever seen. And plus, like, it's a little bit warmer out now. It's like we're coming up on summertime, so I've really been loving this. Okay, and then I am just going to set my face one more time. Alright, you guys, that completes this look. I really, really hope you guys enjoyed this. This is definitely something you guys were requesting, so I really hope you enjoyed seeing my everyday foundation, or like not even my foundation routine. This is just what I do to my face every single day. Like, if you ever see me out, I'll be wearing this. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up, comment, subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see all of you in my next video. Mwah! Bye!